Hello students, standard 6th, chapter number 5, understanding elementary shapes. In last session we learned about the types of angles on the basis of angles and sides like equilateral triangle, isosceles triangle, scalene triangle on the basis of the sides, and then acute angled triangle, obtuse angled triangle and right angled triangle on the basis of the angles. And we started the exercise 5.6. I gave you question number 2, make the column as homework. Now we are going to do the question number 3. Question number 3 said, name each of the following triangles in 2 different ways. You know most, which are the 2 different ways? One according to the sides, based on the sides, and the other name according to the angles. So we have to write down the name of the triangle, triangles by both the ways. So we have to observe carefully. In some of them the sides are given, in some there is some sign are made. So according to that, we have to write down the name of the triangle. Look here. Here you can see that 2 sides are equal, other side is not equal. So if you talk about it, it is, if the 2 sides are equal, then you can say that it is an isosceles triangle. So we can write down isosceles triangle, and as you can see that all the 3 angles are less than right angle. None of them is right angle or greater than 90 degree. Means none of them is right angle or obtuse angle. All angles are acute. So it is also acute angled triangle. So by 2 ways we wrote down the name. One is the isosceles because 2 sides are equal, and we can see that all the angles are acute angles. None of them is more than 90 or 90. So it is an acute angled triangle also. Look at the second one. In second one you can see that all the 3 sides are different. 8 centimeter, 15 centimeter, 17 centimeter. So when all the sides are different, they are known as a scalene triangle. So scalene triangle. But now you can see that one of the angle, here this is the sign. That sign shows that it is a 90 degree, means right angle. So you can say that this is also a right angled triangle. So right angled triangle. Look at the C. Here 2 sides have same measure given, 7 centimeter, 7 centimeter. It means that according to that it is isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle. And if you observe the angles, you can see that the one of the angle is more than 90 degree. 90 degree is like that, but if it is going like that, it means that is the more than 90 degree. It is obtuse. So you can say that it is obtuse angled triangle. Now go for the next figure D. In D, you can see that here two sides are equal. So again it is isosceles triangle. And one of the angle, its sign shows that it is 90-degree right angle. So it is also a right angled triangle. So it is isosceles also because two sides are equal and one of the angle is 90-degree. So it is a right angled triangle also. Now here you can see that all the three sides are equal. Then what is the name of the triangle which is all sides equal? It is equilateral triangle. So it is equilateral triangle. And yesterday we wrote down about it that if all the three sides of a triangle are equal, then all angles are also equal and each has how much measure? 60 degree. So all the three angles are acute angle. 60, 60, 60. Acute angles means acute angled triangle. So the other name is acute angled triangle. Now last one. In last you can see that all the three sides are different measure. 9 centimeter, 10 centimeter, 15 centimeter. So none of them are equal. So it is a scalene triangle. So scalene triangle. And as you can see, one of the angle is more than 90 degree. It is an obtuse angle. So it is also obtuse angled triangle. So here you can see that you have to give name by two ways. One according to the sides and the other according to the angles. And so like this we can write down the names. Now the question number 4 is not so important. So if you will not do, then not a problem. And if you want to do, you can do it, but not necessarily. Now we have to talk about the quadrilaterals. We already learned about the polygons. Polygon means a closed curve, simple closed curve, made up by only line segment, is known as the polygon. Now, the smallest polygon was triangle having three sides, that we learn about it. Now we have to learn about the quadrilateral, that is the polygon having four sides. So if a polygon has four sides, then that closed figure is known as a quadrilateral. Obviously it is polygon, it means it is a closed figure made up of the four line segment. Now we have to learn about its sides, its angles and its diagonals. So now here I draw a rough diagram of a quadrilateral. So here A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral in which this line segment AB, line segment BC, line segment CD and line segment DA. These are 1, 2, 3 and 4. These are the four sides of the quadrilateral. Now this angle, you can see angle A also, or you can say angle BAD. Then angle ADC means this angle. Angle DCB means angle C. And angle CBA means angle B. These are the four angles of it. And then if you join the opposite vertices, you get two line segments, line segment AC and line segment BD. So when you join the non-consecutive vertex, means after skipping them, then you get these two line segments. So line segment AC and line segment BD, they are the two diagonals of the quadrilateral. It means that a quadrilateral has four sides, four angles and two diagonals. That are the different parts of a quadrilateral. Now, the quadrilaterals are of special types also. In a quadrilateral, we find different types. So we are going to learn about the types of quadrilateral now. First is the rectangle. Now, if you have that set squares in your compass box, and if you take two bigger set square and arrange them like this by that the two bigger side along together, then you will get this type of figure and it looks like a rectangle. So a rectangle is a polygon or a quadrilateral in which opposite sides are equal. It means that those opposite sides, I make the same sign. It means that they are of the same size. So here those two sides are of equal length and another pair of opposite sides are also equal. So opposite sides are equal. All angles are right angle, means all the four angles are of 90 degree. And the diagonals are of equal length. It means that if you make the two diagonals, then the diagonals are also of equal length. Means the length of that diagonals are the same. So that is the type of quadrilateral whose name is rectangle, in which opposite sides are equal and all the angles are right angle. And the diagonals are of equal length, but they do not intersect, means they are not perpendicular to each other. Now, the other is the square. So if you arrange that small set square, same like that we arrange the bigger one, then you can see that all the sides are equal, and that quadrilateral is known as a square. So in square, you can see that all the sides are equal, all angles are also equal, and they are right angles. All angles are equal and they are right angles. Equal also, and they are all right angles also. And both the diagonals are equal also, and the diagonals are perpendicular to each other. It means that when the two diagonals cross each other, they make a 90 degree. They are exactly perpendicular to each other. So what are the properties of the square? All sides are equal, all angles are equal, and they are right angles. Means all the angles are right angles. Both diagonals are equal and diagonals are perpendicular to each other. Then other is the parallelogram. To understand the parallelogram, we have to arrange the set square little differently. You have to put that other sides along together like shown in this figure. Then you can see that the opposite sides are parallel and equal also. So that is known as a parallelogram. So the third type of quadrilateral is a parallelogram, in which the opposite sides are parallel and equal. So these both sides are parallel also and equal also. Both sides are parallel and of the equal size. Similarly, opposite angles are also equal. It means that this angle and that angle will be of same size. This angle and this angle will be also of the same size. So opposite sides are also equal. Opposite angles are also equal. And the diagonals are not equal. The diagonals are not equal here. In parallelogram, the length of the diagonals will be of a different measure. Now the other one is the rhombus. Here in the rhombus, we have to use all four different set squares and make like this, so that all the four sides becomes equal. All the four sides become equal. So that is known as a rhombus. In a rhombus, opposite sides are parallel also, but all the sides are equal. Here we saw that opposite sides equal and only opposite sides are parallel. Here opposite sides are parallel, but all the sides are equal. Not only opposite, but all the sides are of equal length. And diagonals are equal, not equal, but they are perpendicular to each other. The lengths of the diagonals are not equal. They are of different size, but they are perpendicular to each other. And the last is a trapezium. Trapezium is a little different of all this, in which we have to make it like this. We have to arrange the set squares like that, and here you will see that only one pair of the opposite sides is parallel. The other side you can see that it is not parallel. These sides are not parallel, but these sides are parallel to each other. So in a trapezium, only one pair of opposite sides are parallel. And you cannot say anything about the opposite sides are equal or not, because they can be equal sometimes or cannot be equal also. So we cannot say anything about the angles and that one, but you have to remember that only one pair of opposite sides is parallel and the other one is not parallel. So here we learn about the different type of quadrilaterals. First was rectangle, in which opposite sides are equal and all the angles are right angle and the diagonals are equal. In a square, all sides are equal and all angles are also equal and they are right angle. Both the diagonals are also equal and they are perpendicular to each other also. In parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel also, opposite sides are equal also, opposite angles are also equal, and the diagonals are not equal. And in a rhombus, all opposite sides are parallel and all the sides are equal. The diagonals are not equal, but they are perpendicular to each other. And in a trapezium, as I told you, only one thing you have to remember, only one pair of opposite sides is parallel. So here we are going to finish today's session, and all will be in your PDF file, so you can write it down, and if any difficulties, write down in the comment section. Thank you very much.